I went out to investigate the strange lights over the desert. Now I have a towel over my bathroom mirror and I'm afraid to look at my own phone screen. Part 4. I don't know what came over me. It wasn't courage. It was a kind of horrified, fatalistic curiosity. I had to know if it was real. I had to know if the surface was solid. I reached out a trembling hand, my fingers extended, and I touched the water. The second my fingertips broke the surface, the world ended. A force, an immense, impossibly strong, impossibly cold something wrapped around my wrist from inside the reflection. It was a vice grip of pure, malevolent energy, and it pulled. I screamed, a raw, terrified sound that was swallowed by the vast desert silence. The pull was incredible. I was being dragged forward, off my knees, my face towards the filthy water. My mind flashed with an image of the thrashing silhouette, of being pulled through that dark, oily surface into whatever hellish, watery prison lay on the other side. Panic gave me a strength I didn't know I had. I dug my heels into the dirt, threw my entire body weight backward, and roared with effort and terror. For a horrifying second, there was a terrible, stretching, tearing sensation in my arm, as if I was being pulled apart. And then, I was free. I flew backward, landing hard on the rocky ground, scrambling away from the water's edge like a terrified crab. I lay there, gasping, clutching my wrist, which was numb and aching with a profound, bone-deep cold. And then the pond began to glow. A soft, white light emanated from beneath the surface, growing brighter and brighter, until the entire, filthy pond was a blazing, incandescent orb. The light was silent, but it felt loud, pressing in on me, scouring the landscape clean of all shadows. The surface of the water began to boil, but with a cold, silent energy. And then, a perfect, massive sphere of pure, white light erupted from the water. It rose into the air, as silent and graceful as it had descended. It climbed higher and higher, a new star in the night sky, until it took its place in the formation. Back in the empty spot on the far right, they were 6 again. I didn't wait. I scrambled back to my truck, my mind a blank slate of pure, animal fear. I drove, and I didn't look back. I'm home now. I'm safe. But I'm not. The horror isn't out there in the desert anymore. It's here. It's in my house. Because I understand now. They hide in reflections. Any reflection? I haven't been able to look in a mirror. I spent all of yesterday with a towel covering my bathroom mirror. I can't look at my own TV when it's turned off. The dark, reflective screen feels like a deep, black pond, and I'm terrified of what I might see looking back at me from just beneath the surface. A puddle on the street, the shop window, the reflection in a pair of sunglasses. They're all doorways. They're all potential prisons. The man who disappeared, he's not dead. He's not lost. He's taken. He's in there, in that watery reflection, thrashing against the other side. And maybe one day, the thing that took him will get bored and let another one out. I live in a world without mirrors now. A world where I have to be careful of every shiny surface. I almost got pulled in. I almost became another silent, screaming silhouette trapped behind the glass. And I can still feel the cold in my wrist where it touched me, a constant, chilling reminder that the world I thought was so logical, so full of cause and effect, has a dark, predatory reflection, and it is always, always waiting for you to get too close.